Boom, 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 boom! Hello and welcome to YouTube commenters I could beat up. A highly requested video. Well, one person requested this specific video. In the past, I've had lots of people requesting tier lists rating my fans or rating my haters, and I did speak for a long time about doing something like that, and I thought, you know what? We had a good request here, so let's actually do one rating which of you losers and losettes I could beat up. So as you can see, right here, we have this wonderful selection of commenters. Now, some of these people are well-known haters of mine, some of them are long-time fans of the channel, and other ones are just random people on here who left a comment that kind of stuck in my mind because it amused me or it was just that pathetic. Now, let me get that thing off so I can actually use my mouse. Starting off with, this one just stands out to me immediately. This is Tailboo, and I don't know much about Tailboo. All I do know is I would definitely kick their ass because I'm going to pop this thing like a pathetic balloon. Next up, we have long-time viewer of the channel, the Indingo Show. Now, Indingo, he left a comment once here, as you can see, that says, "Bring it on, B word." I will not repeat that word, it is a slur. I refuse to say it out loud. Indingo, you can see that was 4 years ago as well. Indingo has been a dedicated hater to the channel in the past. He was very relentless in his hate. At the moment, he says some nice things on the channel, and so for that, because he had a little bit of a redemption arc, I will not go too hard on him in our fight. But I'm still going to kick your ass, Indingo. There is no question about it. I mean, I'm not sure you're going to be quite as easy as this stupid little balloon thing that I'm going to pop, but you are getting your ass kicked, and I'm not sorry to say it. I'm gonna kick your ass, no problem whatsoever. I think you'll be crying within 30 seconds if I'm being honest. Nothing personal, Indingo, it's just the way things are. Next up we have this random guy. He only ever left like 1 or 2 comments. This is Jackie Maranan. I can't, that's a stupid name. But I had to include this guy because he left a very specific comment saying this. He said, "You want me to come over to America and kick your ass." Well, I mean, immediately you're not winning any fight because you're going to the wrong country. I'm not in America, dumbass. So you're going over there and fighting the absolute wrong person. Are you taking these comments seriously that I get under my videos that people think I'm Post Malone? I think you're going to end up with some charges on your hands. Anyway, if we did fight, I would absolutely kick your ass. And yeah, I see you have a child in your profile picture with you. I'd kick his ass at the same time. No problem. I don't think he's going to give you much backup. Am I going to say you're as easy as Indingo? Probably not. Maybe a little bit harder than Indingo, since maybe you have something to fight for since you have the little kid there. You're like, "Oh no, you can't show me up. I need to have the extra strength and bravery against Rag Reynolds. Not in front of my child. Please don't kick my ass too bad." So sure, we'll put you like here. There, that looks good. Next up we have the infamous longtime hater of the channel who doesn't come around anymore, but this is Jennifer East. She famously died in a plane accident caused, well, I guess it wasn't a plane accident, it was, let's not get into that. But anyway, Jen East, she left a comment once saying stuff like this. She said, "Try going to the United Nations and tell them that Australia doesn't exist, but I know you won't because you're a coward and you would just end up being laughed at or sent to a mental hospital. Or possibly jail, or even better, all three." I think Jen East certainly must have something wrong with her brain. Does she think people can just go to the United Nations and say whatever they want? Like, I don't think I can just say, "Hey, United Nations, I want to come along and tell you something." I don't think that's how it works. But yeah, apparently I'm a coward for not doing that. If I was afraid of being laughed at, why would I make YouTube videos where literally everyone can see and laugh if they want to? It's a little bit silly. A mental hospital, you can't put someone in a mental hospital for telling the truth, Jen. And possibly jail? Who's sending someone to jail for saying a country is fake? What on earth is going through your mind when you say something like that? And even better, all three. So you're saying you actually want me to be laughed at, to be put in a mental hospital, and to be sent to jail. You're just a beacon of empathy, aren't you, Jen? Anyway, Jen, I'm kicking your ass even easier than I'd be kicking the Indingo Show's ass, if we're being totally honest. I'll put you like in between Indingo and the stupid balloon. Next up we have Isaac Whale. Isaac once left a comment saying, "This man's actually brave. He did all of this and took the hate." Isaac is a nice man, a good man. He makes some good YouTube videos if you want to check him out. He's been a fan of the channel for a little while now. Sorry to say, Isaac, I regret having to tell you this, but I would kick your ass pretty easily if we're being honest. But I might hold back a little. And so because I might hold back a little, you're not going to get your ass kicked as bad or as easily. So I might put you somewhere here. And it's nothing to do with your own skill in comparison to me, but I would just maybe feel a little bit bad while I was kicking your ass. So I think it would be a little bit harder on me. Next up we have Hannah Barbary. Hannah has been a friend of mine for, I don't know how long, probably 9 years or something. 8 years? I don't know. But she often leaves comments on my channel. I mean, here's one 6 years ago. "Shut up, nerd." And I said, "Fight me, loser." She didn't even respond to that. So I think that kind of proves that she's scared. And yeah, I would definitely kick her ass. No problem at all. And you know, I wouldn't feel bad about kicking her ass. I think she needs an ass kicking, probably, if we're being honest. So yeah, I might actually put her up next to Jen East. We're going to do that. Next up, we have Dumb Mink, aka Stupid Ferret. Now, I don't really have much to say about this other than I spotted this in my comments and thought, you know what? That'll make me a nice hat. So yeah, I'm coming straight for you to get rid of you and make me some cool clothes. You're going to be, honestly, almost as easy as this little balloon. We're going to put you again with Jen East and Hannah. No little furry creature is going to beat me in a fight. Next up we have this thing here. This person only ever left a comment once, I think, and this was Infinite Content 9850, and they left a comment saying, "Hey Raggy Reynolds, I'm 8 and you're calling me an idiot. You're the idiot." That was 3 years ago, so this person's 11 now apparently. Yeah, I'm kicking their ass. You know, they're probably easier than this stupid balloon. They're going all the way up here. Next up we have SAR64. This is the infamous ad revenue. Ad revenue is one of the most dedicated, obsessive people I've ever found on this platform. Ad revenue and I had a little bit of a feud for a long time. He was obsessively commenting and hating on my videos. He even made videos simulating my execution and all sorts of things. He made conspiracies about me, saying that I was turning into a cowboy, and he kept calling me the B word over and over and over again. He even tried to disgust me using Heinz, the K word. Blech. Accounts dedicated. No, not disgusting. Ad revenue, I'm kicking your ass. You're maybe a little bit harder than some of these people because I believe you are genuinely going to be so determined and pushing forward a lot. I don't think you'd be someone who gives up very easily. I know you wouldn't be. And so for that same reason, I'm actually going to put you a little bit harder. Maybe I'm going to put you on the same length as Isaac Whale, I think. I'm going to put you there. Next up we have We Will Run Out of Handles. Now, I actually kind of suspect this is also an account of ad revenue. I'm not entirely sure. But this is the account that said, "Can you do a tier list about common commentators under your channel, like Isaac, Silverglass, and Dingo, me, and some others, please?" And so, I mean, you asked for it, so you get put up here. I don't know, again, if you are ad revenue or not, and so I don't apologize if I'm wrong, because I'm very rarely wrong, almost never, actually. And when I am wrong, it's because, I don't know, someone's been playing tricks on me and making me hallucinate with drugs. So, anyway, I'm going to put him around here, assuming he is also ad revenue, but I cannot be too sure about that. Next up we have Anna Reynolds. So this is actually one of my sisters, and I'm going to kick her ass pretty easily, but the reason I'm putting her on here is because she often leaves comments like this: "Why are you my brother? Why?" And I think that's very rude and disrespectful. I mean, I think a lot of people on here, a lot of these people I've already rated, would love to have me as a sibling. I think a lot of people would. And she's not very nice, if we're being quite honest about it. I will also be honest and say she probably puts up a better fight than any of these people. I mean, she's 17. I think I would beat up the rest of these people I've already rated far easier than her. I would still beat up her, no problem at all, as I have many times in the past. I mean, I can do that with both hands tied behind my back. It's not a problem at all. But she is a more evil and vicious thing than any of the rest of these people. And so for that reason, I'm gonna put her about here. Next up, we're going with Badger's Ears. Badger's Ears is someone I had to include. They only left a couple of comments a couple of years ago, but they said, "First Australia, now Easter, where does this stop?" And then they were very upset. This was on a video I made about how Easter doesn't exist, but they were very upset because then they said, "Now he's insulted Jesus," because in that video I apparently insulted Jesus. I don't remember what I said. Anyway, this person's a total crybaby, and all I'd have to do is insult Jesus, and they'd probably just punch themselves in the face out of sheer anger and stupidity. So yeah, I've no problem beating this person up. It would be so easy, probably even easier than the stupid little mink and the stupid balloon. So they're actually going all the way over there. Next up, we have Rocket Baby Bunny. This is actually a friend of mine. But yeah, she uses an anime profile picture. Anyone with an anime profile picture can't be taken seriously. They're not a real threat, and honestly, they're a loser. They're getting their ass absolutely annihilated, and so she is gonna go somewhere around here. I'm running out of space. Can we move these people a little bit, please? See, this is what happens when you're such a demigod like me, and you've got so much skill. It becomes very hard to rate everyone properly because there's no space for them in the shallow end of the pool. Yeah, we're gonna do something like this. Next up, we have Brina Score. Now, I don't really know who this person is either, but they left a comment once saying, "Are you mentally ill?" And I responded the same way as I'm going to say right now, and I'm going to say yes, stylishly. And so, Brina, you're a freak. You're using. I clicked on their profile. They had like a lot of K-pop related stuff. Anyone who's into K-pop is the real mentally ill person. They're the one. I mean, they're just projecting, asking me that question. Obviously, can't be taken seriously. Honestly, K-pop people are a little bit scary. They're a bit insane. I don't know about in a fight though. If we're talking about who's likely to go out of their way and dox or murder me or something in my sleep, then sure, I'd maybe be saying, yeah, I'm pretty scared of that person. But if we're talking about just simply a straight up fist fight, nah, this person's getting their ass absolutely kicked. And again, I'm running out of space for these people, but we're gonna put her up here. Next up, we have Anders Pack. Now, Anders, I hope I'm not pronouncing his name wrong because this is a lovely man. He has been a supporter of my videos for a long time. He made even a little cover of House of the Rising Sun about me. He changed the lyrics. He did a whole little song there. He's a great guy. He's supported the channel. He's been a member for a long time. Great guy. And so I would definitely feel bad having to fight this guy. I wouldn't want to have to kick his ass. But again, I mean, I'm going to kick everyone's ass. And I don't know if you can notice that, but the pattern's emerging here. I'm going to kick every single person here's ass. And there's different reasons for it. And different people I might feel more bad about kicking their ass. But no, I'm gonna kick his ass, and for similar reasons to Isaac Whale. Due to his heritage, I think he might be a little bit tougher. He seems a little bit tougher to me than Isaac Whale, so he might be able to put up a bit more of a resistance about it. So I'm gonna put him maybe on the same length as my sister. Next, we've got Cole Stratman, and Cole Stratman left this comment saying, "Laser beam could kick his butt." Laserbeam is an absolute moron. If you're saying anything nice about Laserbeam, you must be a child. No child is going to kick Rag Reynolds' ass, and so by that same logic, we can put you, just like shove you up here out of sight, to be honest. Next up, we have my friend Silverglass. She knows I'm going to kick her ass. It's not going to be a problem, and she has it coming, just like many of my other friends do as well. So, you know, I'm not going to feel bad about it. She can get ranked up here just with some of my other friends that have also said I'm going to kick their asses. So yeah, she can just, yeah, you can go right there. Get your ass kicked. Ha ha ha. And yeah, we'll grab this little crow now. Or is it a raven? I think it's a crow. This is Corvo Maroto. Now, I don't really know anything about Corvo Maroto, but they comment on my videos a lot, and they always say nice things, and so again, I'm going to feel a little bit bad about having to fight that, but it is a crow after all, and a crow's, no bird is going to defeat me. I mean, no bird. I don't care what kind of bird you are, an emu, an ostrich. I mean, no bird is kicking my ass. I could slaughter the entire bird population on planet Earth single-handedly. Just give me an afternoon. And that'll feed me for life as well. So I'd be more than happy with that. So sorry, bird boy, bird girl. I don't know what you are. I'm going to put you here somewhere. Next up, we have YG. I don't know who this person is. They left a comment on my video called "We Need to Blow Up the Sun," and this was like 6 years ago. They left this comment saying, "He may look harmless now, but I've got a feeling he will do something terrible someday." I love that comment, and you know, as awful as you probably are and pathetic as you probably are, that amuses me a lot, and so I'd maybe take it a little bit easier on you than I would some other people, simply because you amused me with that comment. So you can go in there. Zero Cool. Zero Cool is a person who, again, has been a supporter of my channel for quite a while now. They always leave nice comments. I don't think they've left so many recently, but yeah, here's one from Zero Cool. "I'm always listening until the end." Yeah, so dedicated guy. Again, someone I'm going to take it a little bit easier on. I don't know enough about Zero Cool. I don't know how old they are or anything like that. I need to put them under maybe Isaac Whale, but I would feel a little bit bad having to fight them. I feel like they're probably harder to beat up than a Crow, so we'll put them above there. Next we have Noah J3647. This person once said, top 10 threatening anime bosses. I love that. Again, for the same reason as this Y person, I need to think, oh, I'm maybe going to take it a little easy on you. Only problem is, they're using this little pathetic child's avatar. So that person's getting their ass kicked. They're a child. Next we have RP49 Music, and the reason I included this person always leaves nice comments, but they said, my comment got featured in a Rag Reynolds video, best day of my life. Jokes aside, good video. This was a video I made last year, and they were very happy that their comment was included in that video, and so I thought, you know what, we'll include you again. This actually may be one of the hardest fights, just judging by your avatar. I mean, I don't think I've ever tried to fight someone who was just a scenery before. Like, you're what are you? Are you like a bunch of rocks? Are you the sky? Are you the ocean? You're just a scenic picture. I think that's kind of hard to fight. I can't really go outside and fight the atmosphere, can I? I mean, I'm sure I can find a way to do it. I discovered time travel. I've done lots of other things. So I feel like there is probably a way I could do this. I just need to have some time to work it out. And so I'm pretty confident, but honestly, I might have to put you here just a little bit higher than everyone else. Sorry, lower, higher, I don't know. Just because there is a bit of a conundrum to work out there. Next up we have, this is J Denmac. So we've got this comment. Rag Ronalds. I always win fights. Me, dude, you can't even kill an ant. Well, you know what, J Denmac? We're putting you like the lowest of the low. You can't even see you how low I'm putting you. I'm gonna absolutely demolish you for having the audacity to call me Rag Ronalds. Rag Ronalds. Absolutely unbelievable. Next up we have Darky Booty 32. Darky Booty 32 has famously been perhaps my biggest fan. One of my biggest fans anyway. He doesn't seem to have been active very recently, which is a shame. He's not really been posting videos. I don't see him commenting under mine anymore. I don't know what's happened. I hope Darky Booty 32 is doing well. But I'm gonna have to put you, sorry Darky Booty, around the same sort of level as Isaac Whale. Maybe even, yeah, around there, because I don't think you're going to be kicking my ass anytime soon. It's going to be pretty easy for me to win. In fact, you know, I might even need to put you lower, because you have famously called me your god over and over again. You had a picture on me on your wall you were worshipping next to these little ponies. I mean, there's no way you're even going to lift a finger to try and fight me. You're just going to roll over and fall down. So honestly, I might have to put you all the way down here, just because of how easy I know it would go for me. Next up we have Light Wolf Gaming. This person said, Rag Reynolds, you should keep your mouth shut about Australia, and Australia is real, and their people and animals have died in wildfires in 2020. You have no respect for human life and animal life, and you are the most evil person on the planet. The most evil person on the planet. Just because I said Australia was fake? This is one of my favorite comments of all time. Just, I love how it starts off, shut your mouth, you've no respect, and okay, sure, you can argue all of that, and then suddenly just, you are the most evil person on the planet. Yeah, forget murderers, forget rapists, forget serial killers, forget Nazis and horrible racists and people committing hate crimes and all this stuff. No, Rag Reynolds, you said Australia's fake, and that makes you personally the most evil person on the planet. I love that, honestly. I've actually, what do I even say to that? Anyway, you're getting your ass kicked. I don't care if you're a dog or what the fuck you are. Oh, you're a wolf. I'm so scared, you're a wolf. Not really. Shut up, furry. Furries can't do shit to me. So we have 3 left now. Next, we're going with James Ebeling 6871. This was another one of my favorite comments. This guy once said, "Mate, I caught my kid watching this. He was crying. Just apologize." My response to this, I said, no, I hope he cries more. I don't think he responded after that. But yeah, I think this would be a very easy fight. This guy is so upset and shaky just because his child cried watching one of my videos. I mean, just imagine how much of a crybaby he's going to be if I see him in person. So yeah, he's getting all the way. I mean, here's another one that you can barely see on this list because I'm going to kick his ass so bad. So we're down to the final 2 here. This guy with a Keanu Reeves profile picture. This is Florbo 1576. And so Florbo once said, this is a really nasty one. Hope you don't have children. If you do, I hope they kill themselves after they realize what a retard you are. What a great stand-up guy that is. What a lovely guy. Imagine going on YouTube and saying that to someone. All because they said some things you didn't like about Australia being fake or something. Like, can you imagine actually getting so worked up or upset with someone that you go online and actually say something like that to them? That's insane to me. Anyway, I am going to kick your ass, and I'll humble you and have you saying sorry and apologizing and begging for mercy within a few minutes, I think. And finally, we have Jeffrey, I don't know, Jeffrey M. And this guy, I don't like his comment. He has left some nice comments. He's left some mixed comments, but he said, this guy is the biggest troll. What do you mean? What does that even mean? Do people even know what that word means? Because I don't think anyone understands what that word actually means. Not anymore. I think it has lost all meaning. And Jeffrey, I don't care if you're a truck. Trucks can't stand up to tanks. And that's what I am. A tank. I will absolutely run right through you. No problem at all. And so folks, there we have it. We have our list of who getting their ass kicked. I just realized that my face has been in front of the bottom corner of everyone I've put there. So you can have a better look at them now. I think this is a very reasonable list, if we're honest. No one's kicking my ass. I'm kicking all their asses. Absolutely no problem. No doubt about it. Anyway, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. If you're someone who feel like you should have been featured because you comment a lot or whatever, sucks to be you. Hope you leave a comment crying about it. And until next time, goodbye.